Hello, my name is David Foster. I'm the Principal BI Consultant here at K3 Panacea. In this web tutorial, I'm going to take you through creating a simple corporate dashboard within the Business Objects Infoview environment. This is a very useful way of creating packs of reports that consumer users can just look at without having to delve into the document folders within Business Objects. Let me just give you sort of the here's one I did earlier view. So if you just log in. Right. For this example, dashboards can be accessed through this shortcut bar up the top here, or you can go into the folder and create them. For an end user, what you could do is set up it as their default page. So instead of having the My Favorites appear as it's done here, you could have the dashboard appear. So I've created a dashboard here called Feature Samples using the Feature Samples reports that you can get with Business Objects by default. So here's a very simple corporate dashboard. Nice bit of branding, a title, most important, a navigation list of Infoview objects. So in this case, the blue indicates that these are all web intelligence reports. There's nothing stopping you having Excelsius dashboards, Crystal reports, even Excel. And what we can do is we can click on the various reports and they open just as though the user has opened them within the document viewing folders. Right, so that's how it works. It's a very simple way to create a portfolio of reports ready for delivery to a user. And just go, here's your reports. And it's very simple to change control. You can keep the versions of the reports behind the scenes, etc. So, how do we build this? Let me just close this one down. Right, first things first, dashboards, create corporate dashboard. Let's call this Feature Samples 2. Feature Samples folder. Click OK. Right, and there's our blank canvas. Now we go on to edit the dashboard. So by default, the layout is put into docking mode. Basically gives you, in this environment, 3 sticky columns that you put the analytic objects into. That's alright for quick and dirty. Don't personally like it that much. My preferred one is template. This allows you to define windows that you put the analytics into. So what I want is I want 2 small windows here, one for the logo, one for the title, and then a long analytic here for my navigation list, and then the rest of the window taken up with a viewer. So, simplest thing to do is to just delete this middle one and just drag that border then into the edge. A little careful, but that's not too bad. And we can drag, let's drag this to the right width. That'll do nicely. Let's put this back where it belongs. And then drag that one down to the bottom. I'll also drag this one down to the bottom to match up. No. Right, what I want to do here is actually create 3 analytics. So I use these useful icons here. So this is split vertical, they say split horizontal, you know what I mean. And split vertically, so it creates a vertical split, and minimize, restore and close. We want to basically create 3, so 1, and then another one. So just drag this one down. This is going to hold our list of reports. This is going to hold our description, and this is going to hold our logo. So now, once we've finished doing this, we need to drag our analytics into the various windows. So, very easy. When you go into edit mode, this analytic toolbox appears by default. If it's disappeared, click on that toolbox option there and it reappears. So, let's do the basics first. I want click and drag a navigation list into this bottom area here. It's set up with the defaults here, and I want a viewer here. Now these two are naturally linked, so you don't need to do anything beyond having the presence of a navigation list and a viewer on here. Other bits I want to put on is a text analytic in here to hold the title, and a web page analytic to display a bit of branding. That's all I want from the analytic toolbox for the time being. So first things first, let's do the branding. Here's a URL to the logo I want to use. You can see it's within the res schema blue subdirectory on our business objects, so it's just where you'd go and get your normal reports from. Right, there's a spanner icon appeared in this analytic now, which allows you to edit the configuration, Java being helpful. So there I go, put the URL in, and there we are. Now I like to go to the layout, and for these areas I like to turn off the Windows border, so it looks less like it's inside of a box and more part of the dashboard itself. Similarly with the text analytic, you can choose to input some HTML or some flat text. Just for this purposes I'll put flat text in. Just put feature samples here. Again, layout, show window border, turn off, and click OK. There we have our feature samples title. Crunch that down a bit. Now, what we want to do now is add our list of reports. So I click on Toolbox to get the Analytic Toolbox back up. Corporate Analytics. Go down to Feature Samples. There's the standard list. And as the hint here tells me, I hold down Control and then drag and drop items into the list. So, holding down Control, format for interactive analysis, track data changes, etc. And there we go. 5 reports into the navigation list. Okay. Now, we'll just do some quick configuration. As you can see, you can add folders, move things up and down, you can edit names. What I like to do is change that to please select report and apply that so that you get a hint at the top of the list. Change the layout. Change the name of the component, the analytic itself. So let's call this feature sample reports. I'll leave the window border on this because this is a functional area itself. Now, last piece is the layout of the viewer itself. This is where you can choose some fairly sophisticated options like where to read the document from, looking for it from an inbox, or from an original document. To be honest, the easiest one to deal with is responding to the original document. So this is to set up a sort of a default document to open. What you could do is leave it blank and wait until someone's clicked on a report, but I like to set one up as a default. So if I would just click on that report, display full report, compact mode report. For this, compact mode tends to work best. It's very similar to what you do if you just clicked on a report in Infoview. Okay, layout, show the border still. Content linking we don't need to worry about because this is reacting to a navigation list. Okay, so simple as that. Okay, and there's the report opening up for default viewing. We now save the dashboard, exit edit mode, and there you have it. There's our dashboard. So now if you click on interactive analysis, it goes away and opens there, track data changes, etc. As you can see, you've got all the normal controls. So there we've created a portfolio of reports that an end user can consume, use, interact with, all in a nice contained environment. Okay, so that's how to create a report portfolio using corporate dashboards. Hopefully you can see that's a nice, useful way of creating a good look and feel for a pack of reports without using the document viewer. Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for watching. Cheers. Bye.